Hi there everybody, it's UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator Halsey here from slimandstylish.stampinup.net, and today I'm playing with the gorgeous Ice Cream Swirl bundle. I have fell in love with this bundle. It's got the dies, and these are the dies here. It's got these confetti ones that match with the confetti on the stamp set. It's also got a wrap for the ice cream cone, so you can put some paper around your cone. It's got the outside of the cone which folds and makes a mini card. You've got the embossing part of the cone. You've got the outside of the ice cream plus the inside, and that gives it a layer. You've got this ring donut. I think it looks like a party ring if you're from the UK. The strawberry, you've got a waffle in it, and you've also got a cherry. Now, Simply Sparkling, I've played with quite a lot on my channel at the moment, and as you can see, I've got loads of little bits already cut and coloured from there, so I might mix that up with some of the cards I'm making. There's already Blueberry Bushel with blueberries in, Apple Harvest with apples in, and Sweet Citrus with all these citrus bits in, and that comes with a coordinating embossing folder. So today I am going to be making a whole host of cards, lots and lots of them as mass production, and I'm going to be putting them out over my channel one a week for the next X amount of time until I run out of them. And this is going to be the precursing video to all of them, okay? So if you want to get straight into this project, you've already seen the start of it, go to about 2.5 minutes in and you'll be able to see the project for today. But this video is just going at the start of every single one of them. So what I'm doing is I'm popping all of my pieces onto my blocks, and I'm going to be using my Memento ink, and I'm going to be stamping it down. Now, because that die for the cone is rather large and it goes up to the top part of the card, you can see I'm doing it at the edge so that it's not going to be cutting into the rest of my basic white. And I am just going to fill this basic white with as many different ice cream pictures as I can. Then I'm going to spend some time colouring them all in, die cutting them all out, and then that will be when I start the card. And that's why I said, if you've already seen this front bit, skip to about 2.5 minutes in and you will get the full card. So these donuts, and they are donuts because I watched a few videos from Stampin' Up and they've said that they're donuts in them, but I think they look like party rings. If you're in the UK, I love party rings. I don't know if they come in other countries as well, but they're like a biscuit with icing on the top, and they are amazing. So I'm dead glad that they've got them. Now, what I'm going to be doing for this video is, instead of colouring them in now, I'm going to be die cutting them all out, and that's why I've cut the paper down so I can fit it through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And I've got all these pieces, and then I'm going to colour them in their relevant video because some of them will be using different colour schemes. Okay, so this is them all already die cut out and ready to go. Let's see what today's card is. Okay, I'm just going to pre-warn you that this is the cutest card I think I've ever made. Loved making this one. It was so much fun and so cute. So this is the die that does the cones, and you'll see it cuts out a top and bottom cone and embosses it halfway through, so it's easy to score and fold into a teeny tiny little card. How cute is that? So I've cut that out in very vanilla, very vanilla. And then what I'm actually doing with the die cut pieces that I'd already cut in the previous section is I'm cutting around the edge. Because I've done the cone in very vanilla and these were done in basic white, I'm going to be blending them in, but I don't want any basic white visible. So I've cut really closely around the cone and really closely around the ice cream so it's not noticeable. And I'm coming in with crumb cake to blend in my cone, and then this is going to stick on top of the card. And because I have just cut that sort of halo off around the edge, which was in the basic white, sorry, this is soft suede. Because I've cut the halo off from around the side, it's going to be slightly smaller than the actual base, so you'll see the very vanilla behind it. It will look lovely, trust me. It was just so fun to make. I mean, isn't that the cutest little card thing in the world? I loved it. So I'm going over this. I've said it in all the videos, so I'm pretty sure this is probably not going to be the first time you've heard me say it, but I am loving blending this base in. Because it is such a vast area, you can really have some fun with your blends. You can really build this colour up. And as you can see, the alcohol is loving it. It's changing all of the colours and it's just making it a really deep texture. And then I'm going over the top of it with a light one so that it blends the dark over, but it also gives you a proper shading, which is always good fun. And it's why I love the blends. I just love seeing the colours change underneath the ink. The thing I will say is to make sure you do have paper underneath, because the blends, the more you go over, they do saturate and run through. As you can see, that's the back of the card, and it will go onto whatever surface is underneath. It's alcohol markers, so just make sure that you pop it onto a piece of paper underneath it so you're not staining anywhere. And then stick it down onto your card, and as you can see, the Very Vanilla pops through and it looks pretty cool in my opinion. I just thought this was so cute. I had a continual smile on my face while I was creating it. I'm sorry if you can hear some scratching noises at the back of this video. Squirt, my tortoise, can hear my voice, and he's actually just trying to get to me from the other side of the room. And I'm feeling a bit cruel actually, because I'm watching him keep walking towards me. And there's obviously someone in the way that it keeps walking into. So this is Bubble Bath Light and Dark, which I've just popped as a base on this card. I'm also popping a tiny little bit of Pool Party in. I thought that I would have this as like a tutti frutti ice cream that has all the different colours in and just really stands out, because it's already a fun card, right? And I'm going over the top with light crumb cake, merging all those colours together, and I just think it looks so delicious. Honestly, this has probably been my favourite card of the year so far. I know it's the start of the year, so there's still time to go, but I have just thoroughly enjoyed making this one. So what I'm doing here, because this was going to stick at the top of the card and stick out, I wanted to double back it onto some Very Vanilla as well, purely because it was going to be thin because I'd coloured it, and I really didn't want it to bend in either the post or on the side. So I stuck a Very Vanilla swirl behind it and mounted it onto there. I'm then using tear and tape to make sure it is definitely going to stick, and sticking that down there. And that's my card. How cute is that? So I'm now adding a load of Wink of Stella on to make it lovely and glittery and beautiful, and make it look like it's swirling and icy. If you're going to do one thing with this set, this is the thing I would say to do. Just make yourself a standalone ice cream. This is some twine that's in the annual catalogue. We have it in silver, we have it in gold. It's the Elegant trim, and I can't speak highly enough of this trim actually. I use it in a lot of my videos because it's of a firmer texture than most twine, and it actually sticks in the place you put it, which I think is really important. Some of the twines fall around and they annoy me. These two, the silver and the gold, really don't, so you'll see these on quite a lot of my projects. And if you're ever stuck, just stick a glue dot behind them and it will keep it in the right place. And then finally is the sentiment. And I was looking at this and I was like, how are you going to add a sentiment onto this? But we managed it. I really liked this Make-A-Wish that was in the bundle, but I didn't like it as one individual stamp. It just looked a little bit off-centre to me. And I know it won't on a normal card, but when you're cutting it out, I just wasn't that keen. So I just decided to cut it out in 3 different sections and make it into little labels that go on it. So make a wish and pop them at different parts of the card. Now what I did was cut it down so it was really close to each word. And then I popped it on with a dimensional, and these little half dimensionals at the bottom of your packing are perfect for these sort of little characters. And on it goes, make a wish. Loved it. I just thought it was so cute and so fun. So here's the final project. What do you think? Let me know below. If you have enjoyed this video, please do give me a like, as it just really helps me grow on YouTube. You can subscribe as well and come back for more videos, and everything I've used today is available from slimandstylish.stampinup.net. Right, I'm going to go and retrieve Squirt now, but have a good day everybody, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.